Welcome to the Notorious DID. Today I will be doing the video. I'm Valpray. Some call me Val, some call me by my correct name Valpray. I am Valpray Maria actually, but I will explain that another time. Today, as you can see from our face, I have had a seizure during sleep. Now, it's very difficult to tell if it is a seizure or if it's cataplexy possibly, or if it's directly related to D.I.D or if it's related to sleep apnea, because we have been diagnosed with sleep apnea prior as well. With the seizures that we call them, we have muscle contraction of the face that we cannot control. It can be of the eye, it can be of the mouth. When it first took place in 2010, it was very scary. At that point, Solora was the primary, and she did not know specifically about the D.I.D or any of the rest. So the first time we had experienced this, she were driving down the street heading to a job, and then started to feel bad. Meaning, when I say start to feel bad, you start to feel disoriented, you start to feel very odd. You start to get like oxygen depletion, I guess you say, is shortness of breath. At the time, she think it was possibly a panic attack, but it was no. Not the SEIZURES, baby. I apologize for the cats. I told him stop. No, it's about the noise. No, don't do. Most of the time they listen. Sometimes they do know. But so she experienced this, and they start gasp for breath, like like this, like a lot of people would do with a normal seizure, and eyes roll back up in the head. The body goes limp, even though we are still conscious with what is going on. So it means we don't have any motor skills, we don't have any, I would say we don't have any visual skills. Sometimes when it takes place, our eyes are locked in place, open. We have to a certain degree of visual, but your eyes are locked in place, so you're not able to move your eyes. Nobody knows that that you really have any visual. No ability to talk, no ability to move your body. But conscious, the mind is conscious. Uh, so in other words, you can hear everything going on. You can also feel everything that is happening. So if, like in the beginning, there was a lot of ambulance calls because our breathing goes down to hardly anything. So it looks as if to a lot of people that we are dead. We're not breathing, or we're on the way to being dead. So there were a lot of ambulance calls. Even the EMTs, when they see you, they do not know exactly what is going on. So they, in other words, will perform that rough rub that they do on your chest to make you conscious again. But we felt that extreme pain. Even tears form and tears roll down your face, but you're still unable to say anything. You're still unable to move. You're still unable to prevent them from doing this and let them know, I can feel, I can hear what's going on. It's a very scary circumstance when you can hear everything and you can feel you're being carried off into an ambulance. You feel like you want to scream that you're going to be okay. Just don't take me into the ambulance. And you feel the punctures of the IVs, you feel everything, but they don't know you can feel anything. It's a scary circumstance. And my facial features are loosening a little bit, so that's a good sign. That means that we're getting completely past the seizure. When they all started, we were taken to several different types of doctors and ran lots of different tests. My stupid cat keeps jumping on a bag I have in here that I obviously need to take out. So anyway, the lots of doctors, lots of different answers, was put on medication for regular seizures, which in our case would send us into another seizure, and which obviously was not helping in any way, shape, or form. To this day, we have not found any medication that will assist. We have not found any. We haven't found any kind of meditation to assist. There are certain triggers that we have found sometimes, not all time either, but like heat. Sometimes getting overheated with heat will cause it to come on. Sometimes we'll get a warning half in our head. Sometimes we will not. No, it's difficult to explain. Extreme stressful situations will trigger. Sometimes now it seems even if there's a circumstance that we don't necessarily want to do something and it causes a lot of stress, then we can do. But we also have them in our sleep a lot. A lot of times it's in the sleep, and there's no way you can avoid a seizure or a problem when it's in your sleep. This is why we are unsure if sleep apnea plays a role. It's totally possible. I'm going to cut this short, but we will do this. Well, I will do these in parts. so that it can be fully covered, because it plays a huge role in our lives. It debilitates us a lot. Thank you for joining me with the Notorious DID. Like, subscribe, share, leave comment if you happen to know of what could be the reasoning. And until the next sermon, goodbye.